Alright, what's going on with y'all? Uh, I don't really post much videos at all. I mean, I kind of want to start doing it, you mean, but I had a little topic I want to talk about today, and it was the fact that um, I think now, in a point of where I am in life, and just a point of how I feel about gaming, I think I hate competitive games, or if not hate, I just don't like them as much as I used to, and this is dating back to where, you know, my first competitive game that I actually really kind of tried in, I would say was besides 2K, because I used to play a lot of 2K and stuff like that back in the day, like, but I don't know if y'all would consider that competitive, even though it technically is, but you're not playing for ranked or anything like that, right? But I used to take 2K really seriously. Like even back, cause I had an Xbox 360 back in the day, and me and my homie used to play 2K on the Xbox 360, and like that's kind of where it started. Obviously, I always play Call of Duty and everything like that, but it's a little bit different because when I was younger, I wasn't really trying that hard to be the best, right, or to be like So as I got older, and once I would say the game I actually tried in to be really good was Rainbow Six Siege. I was Rainbow Six Siege was brought to me or was shown to me by my friends back in like I'll say like 2018, and the game was cool. I mean, even to this day, I have no real. Well, I have gripes with it now, but that's a later discussion or video or if I want to do. But um, yeah, like I got into it. I was very fucking bad, and I used to get made fun of because I was really bad. Like I'm pretty sure my friends still got clips of me like hiding. God damn, Bowser. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure my friends still got clips of me like hiding and shit like that in like cars and shit because I didn't want to push the building and shit. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was ass. So yeah. So what ended up happening was eventually over time, I'm like, damn, I don't want to be ass. And you know what I'm saying? So, and plus, I'm a pretty competitive guy. I feel like in general, I don't like being bad at stuff. So, I started trying, and I would say from 2018 to like 2020, I ended up getting decent at the game. It was before Rank 2.0 came out. I ended up hitting Diamond, which was my peak. And back then, I mean, I don't know. Some niggas might hear that and be like, "Oh man, you still ass." But I was a fucking copper, terrible at the game, could barely aim, and then I ended up in like 2 years ish, because I used to only really play with my friends. I never really played on my own around this time. But I ended up hitting diamond, and that's my peak. It was like diamond like three is my peak, right? And then eventually after Rank 2.0 came out, and I fucking hated it, but I still kept playing it because I spent so much time in this competitive genre, right, or not genre, but in this competitive game, right. Like you spent so much time, and you learn these skills, and the core parts of Siege was still fun to me around that time, but it was, you could definitely tell I was starting to not like it as much, but I still have my friends to play along with this, so it wasn't that bad, right. Also, I don't know if any of this stuff is copyright, so I'm just gonna run this shit 1,000 times. But yeah, what's it called? So I ended up I kept playing it, and I'll probably say now I played on console. That's something I have to kind of keep in mind. I didn't really start PC competitiveness probably until like a year or two from like now, right? It's like, but yeah, so I played Siege, sweated on Siege, and then eventually, Siege got boring. And then that's when I ended up getting into Overwatch. I got to Overwatch for a little bit, and but when I got into Overwatch, um, I can't give out the exact date. I think it was around the same time I was still playing Siege, but it could have been before Rank 2.0 or after. I forget when Overwatch 2 came out, but I played Overwatch 1, like the final like 3 seasons of it, right? And I was a basically a Roadhog one trick. I only really played Roadhog. He was my favorite character in the game, and a lot of people can kind of grasp what kind of player I am just off that alone. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck. A lot of people say he's bad game design. He's one of the only reasons why I actually like playing the fucking game. So fuck you, eat a dick. But we're going. Nah, I'm fucking around, but that racist nigga. But regardless, right? So I ended up hitting. I think I hit diamond on Overwatch, like high diamond, like right under GM, and then that's when Overwatch 2 came out a little bit after, and I felt kind of the same way. I didn't like what Overwatch 2 did at first. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a big fan of Kiriko. I'm gonna just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Big fan. Still is a big fan. I don't play Overwatch at all anymore. I think the game sucks, but I always did like Kiriko, personally. But I can understand why she was problematic, but we're not here for that. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But, oh shit, I missed. But, what's I'm gonna call it? So yeah, so played Overwatch 2, and I ended up getting to Grandmaster. Like it wasn't the final bit of Grandmaster. It was the first. Now I was still on console, by the way. I did play on PC too. Like I hit Diamond. I hit Diamond Overwatch 1 on PC. I did play PC on there, and then I ended up switching back to console. Now you might be like, why do you switch between console and PCs? Because half my friends were on console, half my friends were on PC. We went through a PC phase, went back to console. It's a lot, right? So that's also another thing too to kind of keep in mind as well. But ended up being pretty good at Overwatch. Mainly just Roadhog because that's who the fuck I just played, and yeah, I ended up kind of hating Overwatch 2, right? Because a lot of the decisions that they made and shit like that. Even though I wasn't there, I know a lot of people was hyped for the PvE. I don't give a goddamn fuck. I was there just for the PvP. I hate the fact that they got rid of 6v6. That shit was dumb as fuck. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that was bottom one. That's probably the worst decision Overwatch could have actually made. Like honestly, I don't know why the fuck they would go from 6 to 5. And in my opinion, right, if you're one of those guys that are out here like, oh well, it's 5v5 is you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna say it like that. Like I don't respect the opinion at all. And this is the one time where I think this is not opinionated. I think this is that ass objective. If you like 5v5 over 6v6, I think you're an idiot. Now you might be like, yeah, but you're not even that good at the game, bro. Like, why you cost? I don't give a fuck. Like, you niggas can play 5v5 all day and be godlike. I don't give a fuck. That shit is trash. And the player count review, fucking, no one likes Overwatch 2. It gets bad rep because of it. So if you like 5v5, man, like, you're a bitch. But regardless, I'm not here for that. It ended up dropping Overwatch 2. And I had a small arc. Now I'm kind of skipping within time. By the way, there's no script. I'm just talking. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just recently kind of just gave up on competitive games. So I'll talk about Valorant for a little bit. Whenever Valorant came to console, I played a little bit of Valorant. I didn't get that good. I hit like plat on that John, and that was it. It was cool. It was fun, but not for me. But regardless, the main thing I want to talk about is how I got into fighting games. So, fighting games kind of when, because I was kind of losing my competitive spirit within games, because FPS shooters fucking suck now. But what ended up happening was, what's gonna call it? My one friend, he ended up showing us Guilty Gear Strive, right? And that was my first like traditional fighting game I actually ever played, and I thought it was sick, right? So he ended up showing me. He ended up showing not just me but us, right? He showed at the time in the Discord because we were in Discord at the time. He showed us a clip of it was Bridget and versus Happy Chaos. Now I liked how Bridget looked. I thought Bridget was cool. I know it was a bunch of discourse. I'm not there for that. I'm not. I just thought the character was cool. So before niggas start talking about bullshit, I just thought Bridget was a cool character. That's it. Don't talk about nothing else. I don't give a fuck about any. About her gender, I don't give no fuck about any of that. I just thought the character was cool because a lot of niggas be kind of weird, and I'm not there for that. But regardless, so I bought. We all bought the game. It was like three of us at first, right? Like three of us. Yeah, we all bought the game, and then I bought Bridget day one, right? And at first, me and my friends were all sparring. We're all trying to get better at the game. My one friend, he worked with another buddy who also liked Guilty Gear. He just got into it, so he introduced him to us. He's one of our best friends now, and he also introduced us to someone else who played biking. So in the group, we had me. I played Bridget. My one man's he played Ram. My one man's played Testament. Someone played Biking, and someone played Jacko. And that buddy, the buddy who played Jacko, he doesn't really play fighting games at all. He's ultra super duper casual. So, you know, towards the end, the only people who kind of kept playing, because the one buddy who played Biken supposedly has really bad anger issues, so he used to get very mad while playing Guilty Gear, so he ended up kind of like stopped playing it after a while. Even though he was fucking good, he could have kept playing, would have been a monster, but you know, emotional distress. I understand. Um, but what's I'm gonna call it? So we ended up so it was me who played Bridget, my friend who played Ram, and my friend who played Testament. We ended up all hitting Celestial. Now I know a lot of people might be like Celestial wasn't shit, but someone who was brand new at fighting games in general, um, it felt great hitting Celestial because it was earned and shit like that. Like we all started off like low floors. We all were kind of ass, and then we all kind of got better at the game, and we ended up hitting Celestial real time. Like some niggas, I remember I used to watch replays. Like me and my man was watching replays, and we dead ass saw a random replay of someone cheating in the Celestial Challenge to get in. Now around this time the video's out, there's like ranked and shit like that too, which I might talk about. Like I'm just kind of just freestyling the conversation, but what's I'm gonna call it? So yeah, so like, I ended up hitting Celestial, and I'm kind of just like, damn. Well, by the way, I didn't hit Celestial with Bridget. I hit Celestial with Elfel, because I had an issue where I actually didn't like Bridget as much as I thought I did, playstyle wise, and Elfel came out, and I kind of liked Elfel a lot, so I ended up hitting with Elfel. Right? And I kind of still have this character crisis to this day, but that's a whole different conversation. But what's I'm gonna call it? So after that, I'm like, well, damn, what else do I do? Because if you guys ever play Guilty Gear, there's not really anything to really do after you hit Celestial besides keep playing, just get better. But I mean, for a nigga like me, I didn't really at that time I didn't really care about being the best. Right, I didn't really care about being the best in Guilty Gear, like or being like a known top player. My one friend did. He ended up doing tournaments and stuff, like online tournament stuff. He does like his own he found like his own like weekly stuff like that, which is cool. He doesn't really play as much anymore, which is kind of sad to me. But I would love to see him compete more because, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool. But regardless, so ended up picking up Street Fighter, and because I remember I bought Street Fighter before I knew anything about it because it was around the time Street Fighter 6 first came out. I remember I bought it. I'm like, oh, this is the game that has Sakura in it. I never really knew a lot about Street Fighter, but I always liked Sakura because I'm pretty sure it was Marvel vs. Capcom. It was like back in the day, right? I remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom, and it was a character named Sakura, and I always liked her. And I ended up playing Street Fighter Five for a little bit, like way before I got into fighting games. I got dogged by a Ken. I still remember, and I quit. But I used to sit in practice mode and just play as Sakura. So I thought when Street Fighter 6 came out, Sakura was going to be in the base roster because I'm like, well, it's Sakura. Like, people like Sakura, and she's a popular character. Hence, if you know anything about Street Fighter 6, that bitch is still not in the fucking game, and she's fucking the new whole season. She's not coming. Basically, was what I'm getting at, which I'm still kind of mad about because I probably wouldn't even be having this video right now if Sakura was in the game because she would be like my main reason to be trying in a fighting game. He's like one of the only characters in fighting games I actually really do like. But, regardless of that, um, So yeah, play Street Fighter, end up hitting Masters with Akuma. Now, like I said, I don't really get too high level in most of these genres. I kind of just get to like that basis where it's like it being. I hit Masters with Akuma. Then after that, I got kind of bored. Hit Masters with Ryu. My one friend ended up picking Street Fighter 6. He ended up playing Aki. I used to spar him. I used to dog his shit. So he's the only person who really plays with me at time to time. Everyone else who kind of bought the game kind of just like stopped fucking playing, which sucks. But regardless of the fact, that this also plays a big role into it too. I feel like when it comes to competitive games, honestly, I feel like I would have a better experience. I'd want to play them more if I had people to enjoy them with. The fact that I was introduced to fighting games from my friends and all my friends stopped playing it kind of just sucks in my opinion. Like because like imagine you're introduced to like this sick ass genre and like nobody wants to play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of just sucks. Because I was willing to drop FPS games in a whole just to pick up fighting games. But like I said, I like to have someone that I can spar up against. Compare myself to. You know what I'm saying. And I don't got that anymore. Like that's just kind of just gone. So it sucks. It definitely does suck. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying. But regardless of that, what was I saying? So yeah, end up hitting Masters with Ken, Ryu. My friend ended up hitting Masters and he stopped playing the game. He ended up trying to say he wanted to buy Akuma because he thought Akuma was cool. I was willing to teach him Akuma, but he never plays it, so there's that. Now the one so like I said in the time frame period, the time frame's kind of fucked up. I'm kind of just yapping, but here's what I will say. So what kind of killed fighting games for me? Now, obviously, I hit Masters on Street Fighter after this event, but it was when we all bought Tekken. It was Tekken. It was right when Tekken first came out. We all bought it. We had like a big, massive group playing Tekken. It was fun. Everyone, stopped kind of playing it. Whatever. We ended up getting back into Tekken, and what ended up happening was me and my one friend he was a big Tekken fan. He grew up on Tekken. His favorite Tekken was Tekken 6 and whatever like that. So me and him would play, and the other two buddies, the one Jacko player, he was ultra casual, and my other friend who played Aki in Street Fighter 6, who also did tournaments on fucking Guilty Gear, they were like, we're not gonna play Tekken on this heap. So what ended up happening was, so the Ahi player and the Jacko player, right? They they made like this like little fucking pact or whatever the fuck to where they would only play Tekken if the other person got on Tekken. So me and the other dude who wanted to play Tekken could never play with them on fucking Tekken. Like guys, this shit is ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like why? Regardless of that, because that shit was dumb as fuck. Regardless of that, so that's when I was kind of like, eh. You know what I'm saying? But I obviously still did play. I never really took Tekken that seriously in rank because fucking Tekken is. I don't think it's extremely difficult, but like it's way harder to pick up than like a game like Street Fighter 6 in my opinion, right? It's a lot of things because I played Asuka, ended up hitting Raiji. Raiji stopped playing the game for a while. Picked up Heihachi, hit Raiji in like no time. No time. Stop playing the game. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Like just something about Tekken where I like playing Tekken, but then like I feel like I can't play Tekken for that long. It's very weird. Very 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 weird. But so yeah. So fast forward to all that. Those are pretty much the main fighting games I actually really tried, took seriously, and now we fast forward to Marvel Rivals, right? I ended up playing Marvel Rivals. I'd say it was season 0. It was kind of like a few months after it came out, and I ended up loving it because I thought it was so much better than Overwatch, which it is. It has its own issues. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's kind of sloppish, but it's fun. It's definitely a fun game. Finally, I've been trying for like goddamn like 5 minutes. But I can fight Bowser. But I say what's gonna call it? So yeah, end up playing Rivals. First season I hit Diamond, second season I hit GM, and the last season I hit Celestial. Yeah, Celestial was my goal because I wasn't trying to hit Eternity or anything like that. Plus, there was rank resets. Now, I do understand rank resets are needed because like what's I'm gonna call it? Rank resets are needed because how the elo just to kind of put a sort of simple, the matchmaking in that game kind of sucks, and you gain more points than you lose all the way into Celestial. So a lot of people who think they're good at the game, they fucking are not. They just got boosted by the system because the system wants to boost you, me included. Even though I did hit Celestial with a pretty good win rate, I think Celestial was like a 60% win rate, I'd say, or like a 55, something like that. I was still technically boosted by the system. Like it just it's how it goes, right? So that stuff kind of made competitive seem like it's not worth it. And this is something that rank systems is a big issue on why I kind of don't want to play competitive games anymore as well because a lot of games that I play, like Siege, fighting, and most of the fighting games, like a lot of the rank systems are kind of just fucking cooked, right? Like a lot of games kind of lost the plot, and they kind of don't know how to make a good rank system anymore, even though it's very fucking simple. Like the one game I always say, I fucking died. I'm terrible, but what's I'm gonna call it? The one game I always kind of go back to and say this is a pretty good rank system. I always say Brawlhalla. Now I'm a big Smash fan. I don't really like Brawlhalla that much. My friends love it. They were fucking Brawlhalla fucking demons, fucking free game merchants. But regardless, right? It's still a code game. I give it respect when due. That rank system is amazing, and it's because it's very fucking simple. You win some, you lose some. You don't win more than you lose, and you don't lose more than you win. Like it's very fucking simple, and that's why like the rank balance chart. It just it's all of the ranks are even, not even, but like it's supposed to. People are supposed to be where they're at, and it's a healthy rank system. Just simply put, right? I'm not gonna show you no fucking chart. I don't feel like doing any of that. I kind of just like yapping. So if you want to take a look at it, just look up fucking Brawlhalla rank placements or whatever the fuck, and you'll see a chart and you'll be like, wow, this shit looks amazing. And then compare that shit to Marvel Rivals, compare that shit to Street Fighter, compare that shit to every fucking rank game possible. Now, I don't know about CSGO or anything like that. I didn't play any of those games, but I can tell you that it fucking shits on all the games that I fucking played and took seriously. Siege used to have it. Siege used to have the fucking keys, and then they fucking ruined it because, I don't know, it sucks. So a big reason why I don't like competitive games anymore is the rank experience in general. The rank experience for most of these games is fucking ridiculous. They're not. It's not worth. Even though it's not worth in general because I mean, all you're really playing for is a flashy little fucking title or a flashy little icon, which is cool. You know, but it's not like a skill. It's not something that you can bring into your daily life anyway. So it's like, who fucking cares, you know? But regardless. So ended up peaking on Rival Celestial, and then that's when like I kind of started to slowly feel like, damn, because yes, I love competitive games, but like I don't feel like it's like what's my incentive for me to just keep going in one of these games, fighting games, FPS games? Like, what's the fucking point? Just for a flash rank and title, and the biggest issue that I've kind of had with rank games because since I spent so many years playing rank games, it's been very hard for me to enjoy single player games. Like, I've been trying to play The Witcher. I've been trying to play Oblivion. I was trying to play Persona 3 Reload. I dropped so many single player games because I would play those games and also head back to like one of my competitive games, and my competitive games end up taking a lot more time, a lot more, just a lot more of me. So I would drop those single player games, and then like whenever I come back, it's been like months, it's been weeks to months, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like I'm like, what the fuck's the point? You know, it kind of sucks, and like that's why it's not even just really about the rank experience, the gameplay. It just takes a lot away from you in gaming, at least for me, right? Like now I'm having an issue to where I have to learn how to play single player games again, and that shit is fucking crazy to me. Like I never had like this shit is insane, right? Like so it just sucks. So what I ended up doing as of recently is I deleted. Oh, by the way, if you guys wonder why my Mario's this color, um, Super Smash Brothers. That's my favorite Mario colorway, by the way. It's sick. But regardless, so what the fuck was I saying? So yeah, I ended up deleting all my competitive games from my computer and set up. The only one I still have on my computer is Marvel Rivals because I think Marvel Rivals is kind of it's I don't know. Like a part of me wants to get rid of competitive games, but I still have a slight addiction to it. I'm gonna just be honest. I definitely am addicted to competitive games. I definitely am addicted to like the points and everything like that. That's why I'm also trying to get away from it as well. It's definitely an issue for me. I like seeing points go up and down. Points go burr, I guess. Whatever the fuck them niggas be saying. But um so yeah, that's just So I'm keeping Rivals on there, but every time I hop on Rivals, I can't really play more than like a few matches. Like, bro, I'm in fucking plat. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I still play very well. Like, I'm never the type of guy to throw matches or anything like that. But I'm just whenever I play, I just play. I'll play a match or two because the rank reset hit, and I was supposed to climb because what ended up happening was I hit Celestial, took a break, came back. I always hit GM. I always hit GM because I was like, that's the bare minimum I could do. But then at one point, I really stopped caring, and I'm like, I kind of let my rank go down, down, and down. So I ended up placing like gold. Like my rank reset hit to like gold. So I hit plat, and I'm like, why do I care? Like why do I still try to even put an effort in this game? Like who cares? My rank is just gonna get reset anyways, and it's not like I'm a pro player. It's not like I stream the game. Who cares? And this is obviously whatever. Like this is just my mentality on it right now. Maybe it will change. Maybe I'm just upset, But it just like I just feel like competitive games as of the last couple of years have been kind of fucking me, and not in a good way at all. So it's like like I don't know. I just feel like there's no point anymore to keep playing competitive games, and that's pretty much just it. So right now I'm trying to like the game I'm trying to play right now is I was playing The Witcher 1 and ended up dropping that shit because listen, while I do think Geralt's cool and The Witch, dude, that gameplay is fucking horrendous. I'm not gonna lie, like it's. I was defending it at first. I liked it at first, but then once you get back to the mid game, that shit gets tiring. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a fucking synopsis and then I just downloaded fucking The Witcher 2. So I already know everything that happens in The Witcher 1. I'm about to play The Witcher 2. I'm also playing Metal Gear Solid 2 because my friend has been fucking trying to get me to play that shit for so goddamn long. Like, he's been trying to get me to play Metal Gear because he ended up playing the Metal Gear series in general. And I was like, fuck it. Played through one, couldn't really finish one. So he ended up playing one for me. I watched him play one. Now I'm playing two. I'm in a really good spot in two. Two is it's pretty good right now. But I still having that issue of like me getting on the game and me actually playing it because, like I said, competitive games were just fucking me. So it's like I was like, I don't know if I can really just play. It's fucking sucks. It just fucking sucks. Like I said, it's a me problem. 1,000%. But yeah, that's besides that, like I said, I'm a big Mario fan, as you can see. I do have to try to beat Mario Odyssey. I never played through Mario Odyssey before, so I still have that because I'm trying to figure out what is my favorite 3D Mario game of all time. Right now, it's still 64. So I grew up playing. I know I'm yapping. I'm not trying to yap for that much longer. This is like the end part of the video, so that was my little rant about competitive games, nigga. If you don't care about the rest I gotta talk about, you can click the fuck off. Alright, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Have a good day, type shit. But big Mario fan. I'm trying to figure out which. I'm trying to figure out what Mario game, what Mario 3D game is my favorite. So I do gotta play through Odyssey and shit like that. So I have a bunch of single player games on my fucker racing. One fucker's not racing me. Fucker. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to step away from competitive games just so I can actually sit down and actually fucking play these single player games that are gonna give me a lot more substance but feel a lot better about myself for completing them. And it's not even just that. Single player games, I mean these games has also taken away from me to watch like anime and shit. Like I'm just starting to watch anime and shit like that again, and like it just sucks, you know? I spent so much time. I spent so much fucking time just like playing these competitive games. I feel like I missed out on a lot of other experiences in the gaming sphere that I could have enjoyed. So that's pretty much just it. Um, I hope y'all have a blessed day. What I'm saying, and that's all. That's the video. Suck my balls.